All right, these guys probably don't. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, okay. We're off to a good start.
Are we?
All right.
Are you actually starting?
Oh, fuck, I fucked. Okay, I can fix this. All right, it's fixed.
What
There you
happened?
go. Nothing happened. All right, so, welcome. It's episode 40, and before
I like it, dude.
before
I can see it now.
before we start, I bought myself a 40 for the podcast, so I feel like I should have
Me too.
done that. And this is for you guys too, for you guys that don't drink and Will. So anyway, welcome Will, welcome Vince.
Thank you.
Thanks
Glad
for
to
having
be
me.
here.
Oh man, can you believe it's not talking to Will because
Okay.
no, you know I'm talking to Will. He had a little smart ass answer. Can you believe it's been 40 podcasts, man? Can you?
Yeah, man. Went by so fast.
Yeah, I've been glad to be a part of it every single time. So
All 40.
know.
You know what? You
40.
kind of been part of it every single time. If you think
Yeah.
about it, from day one. What when was the first one? That was like what, last year, right? Or 2 years ago?
I don't know if we want to peep the archives. It feels like it's been forever, but
Let's talk about
however long it takes to grow this hair, that's the real
yeah,
answer
that's the
there.
real answer right there, man. The
Yeah,
growth
this
of
hair.
the hair. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Check out the growth of my hair over the time.
Totally real.
the fake hair.
According to Pimpbot,
Yeah.
All right, so let's try to kill some time because we have a lot on this schedule that
We have a lot to talk about.
We have a lot to
I know.
talk about. So first let's kind of stretch it out by the the history of the
Yeah,
podcast.
let's gape it out a little bit. You know what I'm talking about?
Let's just check when the first podcast was, and then we'll just go from there. Because I really want to know now.
And there's an awful lot of videos in here.
There
A
is.
lot of
I
garbage.
I thought I made a playlist of the podcast, but apparently I didn't. So, oh wait, there it is. No, it's not. Never mind.
Oh, here, I found the first one. I'll link it in the chat.
No, you didn't. What is that? Are you linking me something?
Yeah, there's our first podcast. Hope you guys all enjoyed it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty
We got a
good.
lot of time to get.
July 18th, 2014.
Was that the first podcast? No, that's or that Ryan's birthday, dude.
No, the actual first podcast.
All
July
right.
18th,
July
2014.
18, 2014. All right, that's been a long time, man. I like that.
It started
I like
off pretty sick, too.
that. Start off, yeah, it started live podcast.
We had sick
man.
intro songs, man.
We
still need
did.
to do Ilya's, too.
We did. Yeah, we know what Ilya's gonna be a live one. We're gonna have live ones in the future. It's gonna be cool. But besides that, let's stop fucking around and be truthful with ourselves. Episode 40. Welcome. What the fuck are we gonna talk about? I guess we can do what we always do with like the fucking games, but like nothing is happening, man. Like I
Dude,
can
no.
nothing's
Nothing's
happening.
We're just all waiting for
MK,
Street Fighter 5.
Compact, Combat, can't talk right now. Pack 2 is like what, in September or what? No,
Yeah,
not
the
September.
Combat Pack.
It's in whatever. It's supposed to come
It's
out
coming
like
out February 5th.
February 5th. Holy shit. Is that real?
Yeah.
That's not. It's February 5th tomorrow. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Killer Instinct. I don't know if you guys are into that, but they show like a Halo guy. That was pretty cool. I mean, I
Halo
dig
God?
it. There's like a Halo, like the next character in the what is it called? Killer Instinct
Combat Pack.
Is it called Combat Pack?
Yeah, the Killer Combat Pack.
It's not called
It's
Combat. What is it? The Street. I don't know what the fuck. Halo.
Season 3.
Instinct Pact.
Halo's
Yeah.
gonna be in it. Whatever. That's I
Halo.
don't know. They don't know
That's
who
the
yet.
Whole game.
They don't know who it is
yet.
yet. The trailer was just like the temple,
Arbiter.
and then there was the Arbiter with the fucking the sword, and so
Yeah,
I don't
totally
know.
an alive character, Might as well put him in. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, that was really cool. Anyway, and MK, KI, Marvel, Burt, Smash, whatever. Yeah, Vince, you just pretty much said it. In the end, we're all just waiting for 5, man.
Are we?
We are waiting for 5. Are we waiting? What are you waiting for, Will?
Football. Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah, I'm going to boycott that.
When does 5 come out? 16th?
Yep. It comes out February 5th.
Yeah, I can't wait to play it. Totally bought it.
Yeah, me too, dude.
That's who it's good, man. We're only talking to Ilya. What's up, Ilya? You want to talk to us, man? Anyway, so fuck that. So a couple events.
Is it really
happened.
just us three? That's fucking badass.
So KI happened. KI Cup and the King of New York happened,
What's up, Ilya?
which were really badass. I thought
Wait.
they were really badass.
Are we
What?
gonna go into everything right now?
Like KI Cup and Killer Instinct and like all that
Yeah.
shit? I'm down. Why? What's up?
I don't know.
You have another
Kinda-
topic, bro?
You have another topic before we get into that?
Yeah, Pimpbot sent me this link to this thing they're doing at East. Yeah. Let me see if I can find it. But I was kind of offended that he sent it to me. But then I guess I'm not. It's a some gay thing. No offense.
Are you gonna link it?
Yeah. I had to pull it up.
Is it the Hearthstone singles thing?
Damn it. Yeah.
We'll link it. Let's talk about it, man.
Yeah.
Fuck it, dude.
There it is.
We're Hearthstone players. Fuck it. For a quick second, we can get out of fighting games and talk about Hearthstones. We're looking for singles in SoCal who want to meet other singles on a unique dating show. What the fuck is this? Is this a thing?
Come on, nobody's going to this.
Dude, honestly, I should go to... God, that'd be so sick.
I don't know if it would, but you
It's
should
just
go
like a bunch of
anyways.
fat chicks, dude. No,
Dude,
you know,
that's badass. I'm gonna fucking go.
yeah, I mean, it might,
You just talked me into it, man.
Some people would want to go over, but you never know. You might get the cute little nerds that play Hearthstone, the little quiet girls. You just might get fat chicks, or you just might get a bunch of dudes that like.
I mean, if you're into that,
Do you get prizes for this shit, dude?
Dude,
Will,
this is sick.
Will, you sound
Yeah.
heated about it, so talk about it.
Okay, I'm reading the whatever. It says candidates will play Hearthstone while on a date with other singles, and if two people mutually choose one another, we will pay for your next romantic dinner date.
That's okay.
That's
Okay.
free.
That's
So you
hype,
can just
dude.
cheat the system. You're like, yeah, I choose you, Pikachu.
But don't you want to get on a one-on-one level with these people, and maybe this might be your soulmate, dude. Your Hearthstone soulmate.
Hearthstone.
Your Magic Amy, your Nadia, your
Silent Storm, you know?
your Silent Storm.
It's on February 13th.
Isn't that Valentine's Day?
No, it's the day before.
It's February 5th.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So
Very single, blah blah blah. Do you play Hearthstone? And it says yes, I'm an expert. So that's what I'm gonna choose.
that does not say yes. Is your expert button?
Yeah. Yes, I'm an expert. Yes,
Yes.
casually. I've played once or twice. I've never played. You would like to film on February 13th?
Dude, you gotta get the most sick. Dude, get one of the pictures of you on the stick, dude.
Dude, yeah, you gotta do
I don't
that
think
one.
I need to. Oh, I do need to put a picture of me.
You
Yeah,
do,
use
man.
that one.
Hold on, let me.
Or just
check
use the one that we posted for the. It doesn't matter which one you are, dude.
El
That's
Yeah,
Chapo
pretty
2.
much, dude. El Chapo 2, dude.
Put El Chapo 2. I'm a wanted man.
All right, man. Fuck it. Are we done with that whole topic, dude?
No.
Yeah,
I
I,
hope
don't
not.
know.
All
What
right.
do you think, Ilya? Yeah, well, shit. Yeah, man.
What is Tebeo thing? Oh shit, there's another person here now. Finally, 4 people.
Dude, this is so bad, dude. You know, it says I have 10 viewers on my little XSplit thing, so
Yeah,
we're
man. I
chilling,
bet we
dude.
don't.
We're chilling. Plus, Anyway, so what is that? What was that? Who was that? Anyway, KI Cup. Did any of you guys watch KI Cup? Vince, did you watch KI Cup?
I did.
Did you really?
No.
Okay.
I watched Grand Finals. I watched Rico Suave fucking body everybody.
Did he-
The only time I ever watched was when Rico Suave was playing, and he just beat them all so easily.
Okay. So
That's it.
Confirmed best player.
Yeah, everybody was saying that he was shitty and he hadn't been playing for a while, so he was just gonna get fucked up, and he just never dropped. I didn't see him drop a set the whole time.
So he's gonna miss. So he's gonna win Evo basically. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, if all these invitational people showed up and tried to beat him and nobody could do it, I'm assuming he's gonna win again.
What about that chick, dude? She was pretty good, man. What was her
Holly?
name? What? No.
Guilty?
Holly.
No.
Guilty?
Polly Jactal?
She was the girl. She used the. Who the fuck did she use? Oh, my
Bison
God.
Girl?
No, not
Carface.
something muffin. Was it something muffin?
Stud Muffin.
She was a black chick. Vince, are you kidding me? You didn't see her?
No.
What's her
This
name?
is news
Stud
to me.
Muffin.
Was it dark in the room?
Stud Muffin. Ki.
Oh, I have other news too. Wait, no, I can't say that. Okay.
What? Oh man, come on, dude.
I don't know who could be watching.
Yeah, we'll save it for later.
It's like a inner circle thing.
Pink Diamond? Skin Diamond?
Is it Pink Diamond? Is that what you saw?
Let's do some Googling,
Yeah,
The
dude.
only person that probably has an Xbox and can tell us who was playing in
Well,
it.
it's not like a
He's
Zen
Mike,
Hubs.
so.
Cupcake?
Something.
Did you get last?
She got 9th, I think.
Okay. Water Horses, Cupcake, Grief. Oh, 9th. Pink Diamond.
Pink Diamond. Okay.
Skin Diamond.
Pink
Nice.
Diamond. Killer. There it is, dude. She was really good. Yeah, here, dude, Vince. You didn't see this girl?
Which girl? I can't see anything.
Here she is,
You.
dude. She was really good. She wore a hat, though, so it was kind of like... There she is. Anyway, okay, so I have... It was pretty cool. I thought it was cool, but
I
yeah,
still don't see anything.
you're...
Oh, damn, nice.
But you are right. I feel like if you invite, we're having a Street Fighter 4 tournament invitational, and then like you're all invited, and it's like Will goes to like a high school, and it's just a bunch of high school kids playing Street Fighter, and then like Will wins it. I'm not saying that I've done that before, but that's what I kind of feel like, and I didn't know that you can keep like buying into.
Sorry.
What?
Remember that Boys and Girls Club tournament? Like when I first met you.
Yeah, you keep.
Really.
Oh, you finally admit that you were there, dude.
I was there.
Every time I said, "Were you?" Like, you kept saying no, man.
No, that was me, and
I know it was you, dude.
And then I entered like FIFA and like Call of Duty,
And no
one showed up, so I never got my money back.
That's a badass tournament.
Dude,
man.
I got first place, and the Sharukin forum said cash prize, and I beat Will, I beat Maku, I beat Steinmania, Frank, I beat like all these people, and then like they don't give cash out, they give me a signed poster of Tony Hawk, that some game
the
frames,
900 off the ramp, dude.
the fucking some like medicine, like some Powerball, and then like
Dave Mira.
And then I went home, and as soon as I checked SRK, it said edited, and they like erased all the money. It was bad, dude. I drove all the way up there.
I drove all the way up there too.
I drove all the way up there without gas, and I was so confident that I would win the tournament. I would get gas money and drive down. And I won the tournament, and I had to overdraw in my bank account because I needed gas to get back down.
Why don't you just put the Tony Hawk poster in there, man?
I tried it. Apparently, it was worth $200. Apparently, right? And then even the thing said,
yeah,
like,
totally, man.
Yeah, and then you know what happened to it? I left it in the back of my car. I threw recyclables back there, and it got ruined. And I went to my homegirl's birthday, and I was fucked up, and I didn't have a present for her, so I gave her the Tony Hawk poster.
Cool, man.
That tournament, Jesus. But
Who signed it?
Tony Hawk, man.
Oh shit.
Steinmania signed it.
But that's when
really?
but that's when I was driving to all the tournaments because I really wanted to play. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, fuck. God, that tournament sucked, man.
Yeah, I was like
760 land, bro. Can't wait for the next event, dude.
Yeah. Oh, was it Oceanside dudes there?
Because the box tournament people were there, and they had like I don't know. It was a tournament.
It was the 6th tournament of all time.
And it had these like Call of Duty setups, but the TVs were really laggy, and I was like mad because at the time I was playing a lot of Call of Duty too, and I was like, I was gonna win 2 tournaments in one. And and I was really good at FIFA too. Oh, dude, that was fun though.
We should talk about shitty tournaments, man, because there's been a lot of shitty tournaments. Like, Vince, what's the shittiest tournament you've been to? TTF included, round bats or round robins for Third Strike.
Third Strike.
Third Strike round robin, that was pretty shitty. Just because of like how funny it was, some of the first OFCs were pretty shitty. Because like people would just get buys into grand finals and stuff.
Can you explain,
like,
please, since I wasn't there to experience it until the bank, so go for it. Since you two were
right?
there, right? So Vince, please explain. I guess the topic would be, I'm sorry, like shit. Okay, we can talk about shitty venues and tournaments, and in the end, ways to avoid that if you're like a TO or like someone that's getting into the TO scene. I'll be more than happy to answer those questions. Okay, Vince, I'm sorry, dude.
Dude, the fucked up part is I don't even know how it happened. But somehow,
I'm sorry.
This guy that like didn't even play Street Fighter was already in grand finals from like the very beginning. But he was such a badass that nobody really was gonna talk shit because he was a cool dude. But I just don't know how the fuck it happened.
And then we called it the Joe bracket from
yeah. That's the Joe buy. You just go into grand finals automatically. But he was a cool guy, so nobody cared. He made a bunch of food for everybody.
Also, this was the this is not the Joe that I'm thinking of. Right?
No,
correct?
it's
not.
Okay.
Hell no. It's like a cool Joe.
But there still is a Joe bracket though. Tobias Archie / who is J.
Oh, that's like Joe bracket like Redux. It's
that's
modern.
Okay,
that's different. Joe didn't even put himself into grand finals. That's the fucked up part. So it wasn't even his fault. That's why it was also semi-acceptable.
Yeah.
So was it one of those situations where like you're new to like a TO bracket runner and then
just
like
nobody knew what the fuck they were doing.
You just don't know like
Joe
where to put the buys
there.
or how to move it. Yeah, no, that's a total understandable thing. Cause I used to do that too, man. Like my first tournaments, if you look at like, the old brackets, like when it was like Bracket Maker and TO, which I really do miss those softwares.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like I didn't know how buys worked. Like it was literally like I was already in like I was already in winners 4 or winners 8. You know what I mean? Like what the hell's going on? Like the guy had 3 buys in losers finals. He's already in semis. Yeah, that does happen. But that's like a learning experience you go through and like you learn. So any other shitty tournaments, Vince? Just like you've been to? I think Will has a couple. I'm sorry.
I have more good tournaments than shitty ones.
Oh,
so.
of course, I know that, but we can talk about that like later. Also,
Yeah, not that I can think of right now. I don't want to have to like dig deep for one because that means it wasn't really that shitty, you know.
That's true.
Okay, Will, do you have like or just a tournament that you're like, damn, that was a really bad tournament?
Yeah, all the sorting hat tournaments, where like people get random teammates and
random teammates.
Those. I don't know. Actually, I don't honestly think I've been in any like terrible tournaments personally, but I've known people that have been to shitty tournaments. Like
who?
Like Drew, Late Scott. He went to like Revelations.
No, he did go to that, didn't he?
So that tournament I know was really shitty.
But the game was there, man.
Was he?
I think I don't know.
Third strike at TTF round robins.
Yeah, that was a pretty bad one. Too bad we'll never see that again.
That was actually like, I don't know. That was pretty funny for me.
No, of course that was funny.
It was funny to me too, but I mean, I understand.
I don't know. That's about it. Sorting hats.
Sorting hats, all right. Well, let's say if we get a lot of people for 5, will you still be interested in sorting hat tournaments?
I get. Hey, you might as well just do one when it launches, because who knows what's gonna happen.
But to be okay,
it's a level playing field.
Do you like it better when I call the first name, so I call Vince, and then Vince is the one that pulls his team name out of the hat, or is it just?
Yeah, I thought that was
okay.
Interesting touch.
I don't know. I was just thinking of something new.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's not bad.
Street Fighter 5 is on the way, and we have. It's just there's a whole just a whole lot of possibilities that I remember Loki. If you guys remember Loki, he's one of the old school LMC crew members. Like he had a tourney idea where it was like a team tournament, and then it's like a 2v2 team tournament, and then if there's a big enough bracket, like if the winners of we have 4 teams. In the winner's side, but then those teams they become single brackets. So the teammates play each other, and then they play the net. I don't know. It was he had it all figured out in his book.
That's interesting.
And it was interesting because first you had to do the round robin to get out your pool. So so it'd be 4-man round robins. Who cares? Like 4 people in one pool. So pool A, the winner of A and B are a team. The winner of C and D are a team. And then they play one game, and after that one game they split up and play. I don't know. It was pretty cool, but this was during vanilla, so I don't know if he still has that, but I'm just saying that there's possibilities for a lot of different tournaments to come in the future.
The winners would be teammates? Wouldn't it be better if it was the winner and
the loser or something?
The bottom?
Yeah, well, I don't know. No, I'm just saying that I don't know if that was the idea, but it's just throwing it out there.
Yeah, that is interesting.
It's like how there's now if you the talk. Well, I guess this is where Hearthstone comes in. Is where now there's a bunch of those different formats they're trying to do, like the duels formats, whatever. Where all you and your teammate open a number of packs, and let's say you get 4 zombie chows, or no, 3 zombie chows. You can only use those 3 zombie chows in your in your decks. Okay, Vince, you're gonna use one of the zombie chows, and I'll use the other 2, and that's it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because they're talking about that where they're gonna have a program software for it to do, and then I think they're doing that for the Red Bull tournament, I believe. I don't know. They're just talking about all these new different formats, new game, new formats. Just I don't know. I'm excited. But besides that, shady tournaments wise, I've been to a lot of shady tournaments ever since 4. I mean, I've been to so many tournaments that I just call them BP tournaments, broken promises, because they when vanilla first came out, they used to throw. This is when what's the store? Okay, Hollywood Video. What was the game store in Hollywood Video? Game Crazy. They're using. God, well, God bless. I miss Blockbusters, dude. Anyway, so Game Crazy used to have tournaments, but the tournaments were ran through some guy, and this guy would promise prizes. He promised they had a game van that came out. First place got
a bang bus.
Yeah, it was a bang bus, but with fucking 4 PS3s in there and shit.
That's cool. All right.
And then first, second, and third place are supposed to get first place was a $50 gift card. Second place was a 25, and third was a 10, right? And it would always be the same people going to these tournaments. It was me, Frank Fresh, Desi, Quee. It was all the original people that played, just Viscant. All the people that were really into Street Fighter 4. But the thing is that we kept going to these tournaments, and we would it was literally the same people. Like Viscount would always get first. I would always get like third and second. You know, it was switch. But the thing is, we never got paid out. But for some reason, we kept going because there was kind of like a cash prize to it too. But the fact that there's supposed to be prizes, you know, like prizes, but it never happened. And then like he disappeared because I guess he did the same thing to the Smash scene. And then like I guess they finally caught on to him. But yeah, so those tournaments were like really shitty, man. And just like that's you know, and San Diego wise, I guess that's the only people I can complain about, dude. Because every other venue I've been to, they're pretty good. I mean, the fucking 760 LAN tournament was shitty just because they you know, if you're gonna put something on like an event page or like SRK and like if you say you're gonna throw in $100 and have prizes, you better have $100 in prizes. But as soon as I go there, or as soon as somebody goes there and wins, and there's nothing but like, I mean, like a fucking a game frame or some thumbs for your analogs, and then I go home and check the form boards, and you erased everything that talks about money or shit. Like, really, that's if you're just a shitty TO. CO tournaments were not that bad. Is that a trick question, Jamal? Because you were the one that ran CO tournaments in the beginning. And then I know in the end Ollie did, but in the end, they weren't that bad. CO tournaments were usually... I don't remember what day CO was. I want to say it was Tuesday. If you guys don't know what CO is, it's Comic Odyssey. Comic Odyssey was a comic book store where, you know, we played Yu-Gi-Oh! It was literally right down... maybe like 5 minutes away from my house. And every night they had tournaments there. But this is the beginning, when it was at its old venue. So, but those are really badass. We had big turnouts, like Tong and Crisco and Tommy used to drive out there for Marvel, and it was pretty good. But in the end, it went downhill when ownerships and shit happened. But that was one of the hot spots to play out. I really enjoyed it there, so I can't really complain about that. But like I said, like there hasn't been a bad tournament I've been to. I mean, maybe like once in a while, like I get tired of going to an OFC where I do have to play like Richard first, like, or every round I play Richard, like, second round. Or, like, J-Flo and Vince play first round. Or, like, Will and, like, Manny play. You know, I know we're a small scene, but there's, like, certain matches that you see every week. And I'm not going to call... You know what? I will. So, I enjoy Temecula tournaments, but if we're driving all the way up there, and even though we are late or whatever, and you make us play fucking... If I drive to a tournament and I play Sean first round and the winner of that plays Richard, or Jason and Vince play and the winner plays Will, and all the other Temecula guys are on the other side of the bracket, does that make sense? No. If you're lucky that people are driving up there where you can mix and match, so you get to see, like, it's not fair for the other people. It's like, hey, does BC Bubble get to play Vince all the time? No. So let's, you know, Vince, BC Bubble. Does JD get to play Will all the time? No. Let's make him, you know what I mean? But if especially when we... Okay, I'm sorry, Will. Oh, Vince, go ahead.
I didn't say anything.
No, I'm sorry, Will. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm drunk. I'm not.
I think they've been a lot better about doing that.
Oh no,
and recently.
Yeah,
right?
they have, but you know, in the beginning, it was.
Oh yeah, in the beginning it was bad, but.
And we're not gonna blame
Blaze brackets.
I'm not gonna blame Blaze because when Blaze is gone, they were still kind of doing that. But yes, you're correct. They've been better, but brackets like that is like that's a turnoff, dude. That's like for me, it's a big turnoff.
Yeah, turn on.
I think so. I guess when we our next topic like what makes a good tournament? What makes a good venue? Vince, you wanna, from your personal experience, what makes a good tournament? What makes this a good venue in general? Because I'm only bringing this because of Street Fighter V coming out. You know, as a TO, I want to better myself and I want to better everyone else. Like, you know, we hope the people from LDL listen to this. We hope any new and upcomer that wants to run tournaments listen to this, and then if they want to start something, they can come back to this or just ask us questions. So I'll go last. Vince, what do you want to talk about, man?
What makes a good venue?
Free soda.
Free soda. Like,
you bastards, dude.
As long as there's enough space and people show up, I really think that's kind of all you need.
Okay.
To be honest with you, I don't really give a shit where I'm playing as long as the people are really there. It doesn't really matter to me.
Okay.
That's all I really got to say about it. There's not too much on my list for that.
No, that's true. Okay, I like that. Will?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like, if it's well ventilated, I don't know. I think maybe that's a luxury.
What?
You know, you don't want to be like in a place that's like too hot or too cold.
Well, you gotta also remember that you're still talking about people that in the beginning all they had were cramped arcades. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I see where you're getting.
21st century.
I see where you're getting to the point where it's like, yeah, we want like open spaces, ventilation,
parking lot.
parking.
Yeah, parking lot.
There you go. Nah, yeah, you're right. I'm a little, whatever. Good venue, place where there's enough setups for a tournament, and then like some setups for casuals and.
Yes.
Yeah, that is pretty important. I guess I
that's
forgot
very
about
important.
And,
Something I've been lacking on because I sold an Xbox Osco, but whatever.
I think that's about it.
Okay.
Places.
I'm sorry, I feel like I interrupted you. So yeah, spacious, all that stuff.
Okay.
I believe that. I believe like it gets to the point where you're also like I said, like, you know, the only reason TTF started was because I used to work at Tilt, and I used to stay open late because of Tekken 5 DR, and we would always play. But then like we would get to the point where we would stay until like midnight. But you know that does get kind of shady, and the guards keep like they start asking questions and they start calling your superiors. So it pretty much started as in, fuck it, after the arcade, we'll just go to my house every Friday. Because literally, I used to work Monday through Saturday, or like Saturday through Friday, something. I only got Saturday off, whatever. So, but then the cool thing about that, working at the arcade, was every Friday, everyone would be there that was at TTF. So Don and Jay would be there, Dre, everyone would be there. We'd all be playing. I threw Tekken tournaments. But then, like I said, it got to the point where we're getting so, like, LA would be coming down because, you know, I was talking to them. Like, hey, come down, we'll
play. Gonna play, you know?
So they would come down, and then we would have like, fuck, we're having tournaments, but we can't finish it. So fuck it, let's have top 3 at my house. Let's drink. Let's have some casuals. So and then after that, it just blew up into a thing where it's like, you know what? There's not a lot of places to play. Why not open up my house? Because at the time I had a pretty cool thing going on with you know, my mom and stuff. And then in the end, it became, you know, TTF. But yeah, like what makes a good venue, I think, is like you said, like. Enough setups for casuals and enough setups for tournaments. And I'm not saying like, you know, in the living room we're gonna have 20 setups. I mean, that's cool, but how are you gonna fit all those people in there? Like you like you're right about the space and everything. Like I think if it's like in the living room 6 setups would be perfect. You know what I mean? And then I just like feel like it's just, yeah, what you get, free soda. No, I feel just the needs, man. Like you need parking, you need setups, you need just so you know a good atmosphere. Is that the word I'm looking for?
Bathroom.
And a bathroom. You do need a bathroom.
A working
bathroom. Just somewhere, just like something. You know, refreshments, or at least a place, you know, that is driving distance, or you know, luckily sometimes walking distance. All these things add up to make a good venue. But what makes a good tournament? That's another question. Is I think what makes a good tournament is the setups. Obviously, you want setups, and you just want you know, like a smoothly done, you know, well bracket, a good TO that, you know, just don't be a dick. That's what you gotta remember now. It's just like the Street Fighter 4 scene hasn't really changed, because all the people that I know from 4 vanilla to now is like I can talk to a certain way. You know what I mean? I can like be a dick to them, but it's just like I knew you for that long. But now since 5 is coming around, I kind of gotta hold that back because like, you know, K Sexy.
You never know who's gonna show up.
That's what what K Sexy brought up is like, you know, I always ask myself, am I really an asshole? But then like, it's not that I am. It's just that I guess the way I talk to people so casually that like, you know, I'll drop F-bombs and like just ask them random questions, and that might, you know, scare people off. So like, if Street Fighter 5 comes out and these like new people come out that they've never seen like a real tournament or like people or anything, and they just see me drunk with no shirt, hey, here to play Street Fighter 5, you little bitch, like they're probably not gonna want to ever come back again. You know what I mean?
Or they might be back for life.
Or like or I mean like, or
Don't
they
talk to me like that.
Or
man.
they see like fucking Vince in the back with like Don and Jay, and Don's like talking about like fucking like.
What are you into? You into that nasty shit?
Like you're a fucking 19-year-old kid walking to TTF, and you got this big giant guy with some scary haircut. Hey, you like girls that gay? Like what is this? Is this a fucking Street Fighter 5 tournament, or is this some kind of fucking sicko? You know what I mean? It's just that I understand. And then I also understand that, you know, I already have people asking me questions like, you know who you are. It's people like, hey, you know when 5 comes out and you do to get new people, like, it's like, can we still do what we do? It's like, yeah, I don't mind. Just, you know, just keep it on the low, blah, blah, blah. But in the future, you do understand that, like, yeah, you know, you are right. It's like fucking, people are sensitive, though. A lot of people are sensitive. A lot of people don't. They can't take other people, how they talk, or I don't know. People can't take sarcasm. People can't take It's weird. Fuck it. But in the end, Street Fighter V will bring out new people. I don't know if they're gonna bring them out to TTF. For sure, they're gonna bring them out to LDL because that's like a little neutral ground that people. No one should be afraid of that shit. No one should be afraid of any venue, to be honest. But I mean, some places are a little rougher than other places.
A little.
When you get certain, like, I always like to say TTF is like the Wild West of the FGC. You know what I mean? Like, you drive farther south, then you got PRK, and then, you know, that's like, I feel like the farther south you drive down, the wilder it gets, man. Pretty
much.
You know, you go to LDL, it's like in a nice area. It's a nice venue, a lot professional. There's fucking stickers everywhere, so you know what's what. There's a fucking... For some reason, there's like 6 TVs on the wall. I feel like I walk into a Buffalo
every time
Wild
I go
Wings.
there, there's just more TVs.
They keep it's like a
TVs.
fucking Buffalo Wild Wings in there. But hey, it is very professional. It's clean and So you know,
it's walking distance to a convenience store.
It's
you know,
walking
that's another
distance
plus.
to an AM PM. It just feels more comfortable in that area. So when you're like, you know, you go there, you're having fun. Hey, come to TTF, you have fun. Okay, TTF, we're a late start program. You know. I open doors at 8. People don't show up until 10. I understand that we all just have we got jobs. You know, we gotta wake up early. But you know, that's how we just are. In that's plain and simple. I'm there for the night owls. You know, basically. So you know, and that's what happens. And then you get that. So people might be a little rougher. They're more comfortable with each other. So they can talk to each other in certain ways. But in the end, everyone's there to play Street Fighter. I mean, you might. Excuse me. Like, you get the people that they seem mean and rough, but in the end, they're grinding it out.
We're just a bunch of fucking nerds, man.
In the end, we're a bunch of fucking nerds. So in the end, if you do want to play Street Fighter, you're gonna go there. It might get a little loud, but you're gonna play Manny. You're gonna play Richard. You're gonna play Will. You're gonna play, you know, Sean if he's there. Like, people don't realize this, but you know, on Friday nights, a lot of the top Street Fighter players only play at TTF. And then on Mondays, you get a couple of them. Like, you get Sean. No, you get Richard and you get Manny. I would say. And then you get the other guys. Yeah. But if you want them all in one area, Friday is where it's at. But with Street Fighter V coming out, I believe that every session will be packed.
For a while, I'm sure.
I already straight up said that if UCI starts doing weeklies again, right after work Tuesday, I had a bad day at work. I'll see you guys at UCI, man. You'll see me on stream. I'll be playing up there because I really do want to grind down this game, and I really do want to make an impact. But and then you drive down, boom, you go to TJ, Tijuana. You know, the real Wild West. Those guys, they're basically the Mexican versions of TTF because it's the same people. We're all outside. We're all playing. We're all fucking around, farting around, and we're all just chilling. But in the end,
they're all better looking than us.
Yeah, they are all better.
That's the real problem.
Like, you got Manny and you got Alexis. So Manny's the Bizarro.
Yeah, Manny's the outlier.
Tabeo, you got K Sexy. You got me. You got who's the Phelan? Pepe, the Phelan. You got Alejandro. You got Will. You got Rico. You got Lamita. You know, Jesus Christ, man! It's a fucking It's the Mexican Dr. Seuss down there, man. Holy shit. But no, that's what's up, man. But it doesn't matter because wherever you go, in the end, you're gonna have people playing, and I feel like if you're gonna judge a book by its cover, like, oh man, LDL, it's nice and clean, professional, I'm gonna play there, you know, whatever. TTF, it's outside. This house does not have a roof. There is something growing in the toilet.
There's a puppet show.
There's a dog. I think he's eating trash.
It is.
There's a girl on cocaine. What is going on? You know, it's like, hey. But in the end, you have Richard in the corner playing Street Fighter, you know. But in the end, like I said, we're all there playing Street Fighter. We're all there to learn. We're all there to grind. You know, believe me when I say when 5 drops, and you're talking to a guy that I've only played the game once. I don't have the beta. I have like 3-4 PS4s. I have not reserved the game once. Next Tuesday or whenever the game comes out, I'm going to GameStop. Just give me 4 copies and fuck your season pass. Just give me the 4 copies, alright? You best believe I will be grinding. I don't even know who the fuck I'm going to use it. The whole time, the one time Vince have seen me play it, I just used Bison. You know what I mean? Like,
yep. And what a great Bison it was. Very unorthodox.
My bison was so sick, dude. That combo, the standing round, that combo doesn't work anymore.
Roundhouse to roundhouse.
I'm so sad. Oh, people.
What about the Bryce Miller specific combo, dude?
But like I said though, man, like believe me when I say is I will be grinding out. Like when Vanilla was out in Super, I sacrificed a lot of my time in that. I sacrificed a lot for that game, and then it was bad. So when 5 comes out, I plan on doing the same thing. So I am really excited for 5. So we're pretty much talking about, you know, what makes a good venue, what makes a good tournament, you know, just going out and playing. Wow, is there anything else? That actually blew up into a pretty good
yeah, not bad at all.
combo, man. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
So
Yeah, basically
Vince?
just any venue that's not like TTF, I'll go to. Just to
Pretty
close it
much.
all out.
Okay,
I
before
boycott TTF.
Okay, that's what I was gonna. You guys don't
I
want
like feeling safe, you know.
You guys want to close anything before we move on to the next one?
I refuse to support a criminal organization.
Yeah, I don't feel safe.
You know what I want to do one day is I want to make a poster, and it's gonna be like it's gonna be a Mad Gears poster, and it's gonna be like animated. It's not gonna be like, you know, Photoshop. So it's gonna be me as Rolento, like kind of doing the snap pose, and on the bottom where it has everyone with the knives, it's gonna be like all the TTFL members. You know, the people. I don't know. I thought that would be cool. I was thinking about it.
That's a pretty good idea.
After I was thinking at work when they're talking to me about firing
Criminal
me.
organizations.
But okay. You know what? So I feel like that was a really good time. Let's just get into, you know, fuck KI Cup. Let's talk about what
Yeah,
I
fuck
was
KI Cup.
what I was really interested in. I was really excited for King of New York. The King of New York. That was a sick ass tournament. Did you guys watch the whole thing? Like was it Saturday and Sunday?
I watched the finals for sure.
Okay. Vince, did you watch, or Will, I'm sorry. Did you watch anything?
I didn't watch the last chance qualifier Saturday, and then I was working Sunday.
Ah.
But Vince, right?
Was he
Vince?
giving you the play-by-plays?
Wait, did we watch that Sunday or Monday?
Monday. 'Cause
Monday.
you were working. Because, yeah, we had to watch the replay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Monday, we just bought a bunch of pizza and then watched the archive. We watched the whole thing.
Damn, just
So
you
that
and
was pretty
Vince?
cool. And Sean.
That sounds
Unfortunately,
like
Sean showed up
that-
afterwards.
Yeah.
that sounds like a hell. That sounds like a hell of a day, man. That's
Yeah, it was pretty
That
sick.
It was
sounds badass,
badass
dude.
because
That
since
sounds
I'd already
really
seen it
badass.
once, I could like kind of skip to like the good matches and stuff. So we pretty much got all the highlights,
Yeah. And Sean.
of which there were many, by the way.
No,
It was
okay.
a really good tournament. Same
So-
with last year.
So,
Yeah.
what was your favorite matches? There was, dude, they had like, it was like a 20-man Swiss qualifiers. Just, you know, I'm gonna say my first one. So I would let you guys talk first, and it's probably your favorite. My favorite match was, I had to go back to the archive and watch it while the tournament was going on. Knuckle Dew versus K Brad.
Yep, that was a good match for
'Cause
sure.
As soon as that match was done, Twitter blew up. And then, you know, I was like, oh, okay, I'll watch it. Then you guys got to know the history with these two. And that match went to the last fucking game. It was basically Triox versus Audric. You know what I mean? Like, last fucking game, last round. And then it was
Clash of the
done.
Titans.
Yeah, dude, the Clash of the Titans, dude. Wrath of the Titans, man. Holy shit. But then, like, I was watching it, and I was like, this is good. Fuck, this is good Street Fighter right here, man. This is this is good Street Fighter. Knuckle Dew versus Sanford. Holy shit, man. That was a match, dude. Like, and then I realized, you know what? And what happened was, I can't wait to see this at Evo. And then I was like,
You realize it's not gonna
and
be
then I
there.
realized it wasn't gonna be there, and that's when I was like, fuck, dude. Like, I was talking so much shit last podcast, and this shit's not gonna be here. Fuck, they should just run with the archives of King of New York at the Mandalay Bay, dude. I'll sit there and watch that shit.
I would pay for it. I'd pay for another ticket to watch it again, man.
But
As long
no,
as the stream chat's there too, I would definitely do it.
That was sick. Vince, you want to go about this King of New York, Connie, you know?
Just pretty much all of the Sanford matches, because everybody always says, "Oh, Sanford's garbage now. Sanford sucks," and he fucked up Knuckle Dew real quick, and he did some pretty badass shit. If you didn't see the gif of him doing the demon, let me see if I can find that real quick.
Are you talking about the
That
old
was-
gift, the Chun one, the North?
No, that one's badass, but I like the other one that he did much better. Oh, I'm gonna have to try to find it, but.
Alright.
Yeah,
So
pretty much Sanford and Knuckle Dew is my favorite match.
so
Just because anytime
okay.
Sanford doesn't melt down, I have a good time watching these matches.
So Sanford and Knuckle Dew stole the show, basically, right?
For me, for sure. I feel like the best match was Knuckle Dew and K-Brad, but my favorite match was the Sanford match.
Yeah.
100%.
I liked watching Shine play. Shine was doing really good, dude. And then like Chris
$3 shape up?
Hugh popping off, like, dude, like when Chris Hugh popped
Chris
off
is
after Knuckle
singing.
Dew one, dude.
Yeah, that was badass.
That City of Brass guy, like beating random people, like I don't know. It was a sick tournament.
It was a really good tournament, and
Will?
I like exhibitions like that a lot, just for that reason.
Okay, Will, your thoughts on King New York?
Yeah, my favorite match was Knuckle Do Stanford, man. It was really really sick. Stanford played really well, and he's always good to. It's always good seeing him play.
I feel like you're. I feel like when like there's a serious thing event, like he's on serious mode. I know he melts down and everything, but you kind of. I feel like if you were in the room, you would feel it. Like fuck, dude, this guy's like dead serious, man. It's like he has the aura. Like, and then when he was played, he was quiet. He didn't do that many crazy. Because usually when Stanford starts building down, he'll wake up DP and do all this crazy shit.
Yeah, start like freaking out.
Yeah, he didn't. He did like a couple, but that was it. Besides that, he was just like he played really well, man. I'm sorry to cut you off, Will, but man.
Yeah, no, pretty much that. K-Bread Knuckle Do was pretty sick. Zeus played really well.
What happened to that, man? Okay, so the results.
He had the Sanford meltdown.
I don't know what the results were. So the results were was it Pi, Knuckle Do,
here we go.
K-Brad, right? But then there was a weird tiebreaker thing that was between Knuckle Do and K-Brad, right?
Yeah.
And because he lost to Sanford, that I don't know something. Since he lost to Jed and Gerald beat him, something.
It's weird. They had the same record and they had the same game differential.
But because.
But Knuckle Do won that head-to-head, right?
Yeah, that's probably what it was.
So that's probably it. Yeah. And
yeah, I think that's what it was.
And Sanford got 4th, so I was sick.
That's nice. That's a sick tournament. Okay, so. So King New York is just a Topanga league, right?
Yeah, it's pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
I really don't understand how like the whole point and ranking system works. It's a 2-day event, right? Like the A League, the B League. Vince, can you go like? Do you know how those work? Because I really want to throw something like that for TTF. Because I know I had the Big Kahuna and then we had the Topanga League, but it wasn't like how they did it. Because we just did a tournament.
Yeah, we just did what we did.
But I really want to know like how they do it because I really think it's interesting and I really think when Street Fighter V does come out, we can get something like that together and we can get the cool prizes and trophies. Mm-hmm. Dude, Rico being the trophy guy, that's a blessing, man. Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, it really is.
Just don't fuck me tomorrow, Rico, if you're in here. But
actually, I know how it worked.
Oh, do you? Okay,
thank God, because I'm not 100%.
Okay,
yeah.
So last year, when they were thinking of T Coney, they were gonna pick the best players of New York, right? So the like top 5 or so players or 6 or whatever, they were chosen. They were like invited, right? And then they had, and that's the one where Chris Hu wasn't invited, right? So
he played in it, and then he gatekeepered it, and then he couldn't attend, so Shine got the spot.
So then they had the B League, and that was like the last chance qualifier, and then like the winner or top 2 of that gets into the A League, right? And
the A League is the main league, right?
Yeah, that's the
main event, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then I don't know what I think, because I know the way Topanga does it, like in Japan, they do like the bottom 3 or 4 in the A League have to like play each other to stay in the A League, and then like if you're like the top or the bottom 2, then you get demoted to B League, and then you have to like fight your way back into A League.
You have to work your way back up into A,
yeah.
Right? All right.
Yeah.
So how do they do it at T-Connie? Like they made it one big event. Like how did that happen?
So Saturday they had like the last chance qualifier in the B League or whatever.
Well, before I interrupt you, I'm sorry. So but they already picked out like who was gonna be in the A League already, right?
Yeah.
It was like okay. So there's always gonna be people in it already. So Big Kahuna 2 for 5 more months. Guaranteed Cody, Vince, and Will. Like those are the 3 guaranteed. And then B League would be like the round robins to get into that.
Yeah. Well, Sunday. Okay, so they had 7 players already qualified for B League, and then Saturday they had the Swiss tournament for the last 3 spots, and I'm pretty sure that was open qualifier.
Yeah, for like anyone that can sign up, right?
Yes. So, does that answer your question?
Okay, so basically there was okay, so I'm sorry because I'm really interested, but so basically we have the 4 us 3 are already qualified, and then we want to find another 3 spots. So we have
you just have like a qualifying tournament.
We have a qualifier tournament, and that's it. And then so we find the other 3, and those in the end, Sunday, those 6 people play in the last round robin. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
It works that way. Yeah.
So we'll figure it out, but sometimes
it's a pretty good idea though.
TBH, Big Kahuna 2, Street Fighter 5. I don't know when, but we're gonna try to make it a 2-day event. Maybe it'll be Friday at TTF, the qualifiers, and then Saturday at fucking SOS is the main event. Who knows? That sounds bad, or the monthly. I don't know.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Winter Game Fest. Yeah.
Winter Game Fest. See you there, dude. I'm already registered.
I'll drink to that, man. I'll pour one out for that, dude. Fuck, dude.
Yeah, let's talk about shitty tournaments.
I can't go to Winter Game Fest anymore. That's pretty shitty.
Okay, so we can all agree that fucking T-Connie was badass, man. And I really think T-Connie is a perfect way to end fucking, at least the East Coast and Farewell Ultra, man.
For sure. It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Oh, it was beautiful, man. It was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Anyway. All right. So let's just we're almost done. You know, are we almost done? Coming up events.
Let me check the notes.
Let's talk about Friday tomorrow. Fanboy. Okay, no. So before I talk about myself for a good 20 minutes, blah blah blah. Tomorrow we have a couple events. Dust Loop Friday, I believe, is tomorrow. If you like anime fighters and all that shit, LDL Dust Loop. There's some cool guys, man. And if you want to be part of the room, someone in the chat will link the Facebook page. Ooh, excuse me. Besides that, Fanboy Gaming, I know they're starting to do a good job by posting the SD fight scene and mentioning other people. But check them out. John Kuhn was there like 2 Fridays. He won some scrub ass like 6-man tournament, and they gave him like a fucking $60 video game. So hey,
hell yeah, man, that's badass.
That's at oh, you know what? You're down here now, so maybe you can make it. It's at Fashion Valley, the Microsoft store.
What day?
Fridays.
I can't think of anywhere I'd rather be on a Friday, so I'll see you guys there.
Hong Kong. Yeah.
Okay.
And then let's talk about the main event, man.
TTF.
I can't believe it's been
Third Strike.
9, 10,
Third Strike.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 6, 7 years of Street Fighter 4. Is that right? 7 or 6?
Yeah.
Might be more.
2008,
2009.
We didn't really get it till 2009, though, because we're in America.
We're America 09, 2016. Like, when you finally realize, like, in the end, it's like, damn, you've been with this game so long. You've seen it till the end. And then you think about the people that's actually been there since day one. You know what I mean? Like, fucking... Like, I can't really think about a lot of people that still play as much as, me, Jay, I would guess.
Yeah.
I can't think of people that still consistently play since 09. Like, it's mind-blowing how many people that I've seen, how many people that I met, how many people that I disown. I'm just... No, I'm just joking. But no, in the end, it's, like, crazy, like, how many people I've met during the scene, and then, like, the ones that you still, seen... still playing who don't, man. Who ones that can't come out but no, man, that's crazy. That's really blowing my mind right now. But besides that, it's so to me it's gonna be a very emotional, very interesting last 2 weeks. Is we say goodbye to Ultra Street Fighter for the game that I really enjoyed. The game that I think I was really best at before, besides Tekken and shit. But so. The last tomorrow we're gonna have I'm starting a new. Let me pop up the event page for you guys, man. But anyway, tomorrow TTF the Emperor's Cup, and the Emperor's Cup is a whole new tradition that I'm happy to start at TTF. So okay, so let me just read the breakdown for you guys. So if you guys don't know, tomorrow 8 p.m. doors open. It'll be the Emperor's Cup. It's an Ultra 3v3 tournament. I don't know why I said it like that. Tournament. Jeff.
Name's Jeff.
Side events. Side events that include Yada. We haven't had a Yada event in for a while. Maybe we'll have one. Yada, Marvel, Third Strike, and casuals, man. And then the breakdown would be so this tournament will be a new TTF tradition dedicated to the horrible day the Team 3E was founded. Every February, there will be a 3v3. So this is going to be like a yearly thing, guys. So every February, if we're still around, there will be... if this TTF's not here, I will have a 3v3 in the fucking park across the street. I don't know. But a 3v3 at TTF, and hopefully with each year, it gets better and better. This is the second out of the 4 last Ultra events at TTF, so I hope you can all make it out. The format will be SBO style, and there will be something special for the team that wins first place, which is the trophy that hopefully Rico remembered to get. Also, if we get 8 or more teams, or 8 teams or more, I will be.
8 or more teams.
I'll happily be more. I can't talk right now. I'll be happy. I'll be more than happy to throw in $100 to the main pot. So get your teams together. If you're a free agent, please post up. Back in the day, back in my day, but it was cool because on SRK, everyone was excited to show their team off. So like the front page of S-Card, there'd be like already 8 teams and all that shit. But it seems like people want to hide their teams these days, or they're just lazy. It's whatever. Just in the end, I hope we get 8. I'm calling out TJ, calling out Temecula, calling out anyone that is listening to this that wants to be in this 3v3. So I think like we already went through the teams. Like I think it was just me and Vince at the time, right? Or was Will with us? No, Will was with us.
Yep.
Am I invited to this?
No.
To what? To the tournament?
Yeah.
Aren't you Ruben? Aren't you and Sean and Richard a team?
Yeah. I don't know if I got an invite, but
I stopped inviting people a long time ago, man. Once I found out that you can just hit public chat and that shit sends to everyone, yeah. And I just posted in the. Wilbur Ramos is not going to.
I'm only 3 people going. Whatever.
I guess this brings to another point is where if I make an event page and I post it in the fight scene, you're automatically invited. I'm not gonna. I used to spend time inviting every single person, but that sucks, man. They like took away this like autofill thing, but I know that annoys people. So pretty much, if I fucking link it and you see it and you can look in it, you're more than welcome to come.